but do you still think his music should still come out?
Should stuff still come out? Yeah. Yeah, I think stuff should still come out because, you know, I mean, he's got a lot of stuff to say. It's important to keep the artist, you know, still in people's minds. And, you know, you never know what people really like and what they don't. And he could be saying something that really might touch a few people, and that's enough for anything. But, you know, I'd like to see the quality remain the same and not really buckle down to some of the acceptance of the low quality of today, you know what I mean?
I think that's one thing with most fans, that the last great album we had was probably like Still I Rise, because a lot of them were kept in original form or they were just enhanced or tweaked, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, I can't say everything he put out has sucked. It's not that, you know, and I know a lot of the people that are actually working on the albums, you know, and they're good people, you know, we're very, real talented people and stuff, so, you know, I'm not here to diss anything or anybody, you know, but I am saying that, you know, it's important to keep the quality of his music up to par, you know, if you're going to keep putting it out, and, you know, try to find certain, you know, maybe the excerpts that you choose, the verses that you choose to put together and everything, you know, make sure that they're, you know, general enough to be relevant still today, you know, and, you know, really say something to the people of today, you know. But, you know, I don't think that's ever going to be a problem with Pac. You know, Pac is legendary. People are still attracted to his music and still appreciate everything he's done, you know. And, you know, for me, I know I'm grateful to have been able to work with a legend like that. It's just broadened me, you know, to be able to have that as part of what I've done in my career. So, being a part of that Pac thing is a real blessing. You know, that's what I know.
How do you feel about how more records are like editing his vocals, make him say stuff he didn't say, or removing stuff that he said?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know, that's why I'm saying what I was just talking about. You know, is that it's important to keep saying what he would be saying. You know, they're still important to what he would have done. Pick the beats that he would have approved of, and to make the music the way that he would have, so he wouldn't have said, "Nah, man, this is some whack ass shit." You know, because I know him. And I know that he could do that, you know, and, you know, without having him around to approve it, it's really tough. I don't know, you know, I've never been in the studio chopping his stuff up and this and that. To tell you the truth, I think when I was doing everything with Pac, we were still on analog tape, you know, 24-inch tape, and I don't even know if I've done a Tupac song on Pro Tools, so I can't tell you what to do these days, you know. I can only say what we used to do on the classic stuff.
Okay. There's one song name I have here. Maybe you might recall it. It's a rumor song with MC Hammer called "Can't Touch This" Part 2.
Part 2?
Yeah.
No.
That never happened.
I don't know. I never heard that one. You know, I wish I could bring the truth to some of these rumors and things that you have, you know, but I'm not here to dispel them either, you know. I'm not saying they're not true. I'm just not saying I don't know about it, you know what I mean? You know, the first stuff that I've worked on was stuff for All Eyes on Me. I told you the first time I ever worked with Pac was when he did Ambition as a Rider and I Ain't Mad at You. And we just kept on going from there. So I don't really, you know, the second time when I worked with Pac was when I was in there with Johnny J and him, and we just kept on. We did about 10 songs, me, Johnny J, and Pac right after that. So all the stuff right then was on the All Eyes on Me album. What I did after that, I did Hit 'Em Up, and I did a couple things for Machiavelli, and then, you know, then Still I Rise. And I don't, you know, there was a couple things that are unreleased, and I don't know what he's using them for.
But is it true that the Machiavelli album was supposed to be like a mixtape or like an underground album?
I don't know what it was supposed to be. I know he went immediately into that before All Eyes on Me even came out. Okay. You know, immediately. He was in the studio the next day, you know, after he had turned in All Eyes on Me to be done. You know, he was already working on Machiavelli before All Eyes on Me came out.
Alright.
So, I don't know. I don't know if he planned on it in anything. Like I said, mixtape, whatever. He was going to put the shit out. That I know. It was going to come out. Whether it's a mixtape or a real album or whatever it was, he was going to have it come out. He wasn't just making music for nothing.
Hey, we holding it down for one of the greatest that ever did it, Tupac Shakur. And you rocking with TupacNation.net. Holla.